The Community Development Block Grant Program, which is known as CDBG, really started in 1974 when Congress passed the Community Development Act of 1974, and that officially created the program. And the program was a block grant to give to large cities and counties, to provide a flexible grant to make improvements in our community, especially in our vulnerable communities, our low and moderate income communities. And it really was the first type of block grant, that was for community improvement projects within Orange County.
All of the community centers have been built with CDBG funds. From the Mark Street project, that was a project back in the 80s when I started with the division, that senior center, to most recently the Pine Hills Multicultural Center. All of these community centers use CDBG funds to be built, and they have pretty much been very instrumental in delivering services to underserved communities. The community centers offer recreation services, summer camps, a lot of benefits for seniors and low-income homeowners that live in those areas. So I think that's the biggest contribution that CDBG has done to Orange County.
We use this program, and especially in the early days, to buy land for affordable housing. And we work with some of our nonprofit partners like Homes in Partnership to do some of our first subdivisions that were exclusively for home ownership and affordable housing. And so the program has just grown, evolved. We have a lot of partners with nonprofits that get funding from a certain set aside with the CDBG program. About 15% of our annual allocation goes to nonprofits. So today that's about $1 million, and we put out requests for applications every year for them to apply of what type of needs and services they're going to provide to that low and moderate income population.
The Community Development Block Grant is an integral part of how we are able to impact the residents of Orange County. It has been a huge part of our formula for success, and are so grateful that we're here to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Community Development Block Grant. In the past several years, Habitat Orlando Osceola has been able to use several $1 million of the Community Development Block Grant to provide roof replacements for low-income homeowners around the county. One of the best stories we've had recently, thanks to the Community Development Block Grant, was a roof replacement we did for an elderly veteran. He literally had a hole in his roof that he had been living with for years. He was low income and also physically unable to fix the roof. And thanks to the Community Development Block Grant, Habitat and Orange County were able to go replace his roof. And he has such a wonderful story of how this really has not just changed his life physically, of not having to look up and see the sky, but also financially. Thanks to the Community Development Block Grant, we are able to typically lower the homeowner's insurance.
The Community Development Block Grant from Orange County assists us in helping individuals with disabilities find employment. We offer job training. They can come to our classes, and we do teach job life skills, like how to create a resume, how to apply for a job. And we also help them on the job if they need job training. And we offer a follow-along, which is to help them be successful for several years in their employment. Robert is a fantastic young man. He communicates well. He is always ready to help co-workers if they need help.
I love my job, and I like it. I like the management of MISA, and I like everybody in the five guys. They get along with me, I get along with them. They tell me what to do, I do it. Like that, I don't get an attitude. I come on to work on time, I do what I got to do.
Robert is a good one that I have. I can honestly speak that he's have a good heart, dedication. He works very hard. But far as Primrose, I want to thank you all, and I really appreciate it because he is really a good team player overall.
I work hard, and I don't fool around, I don't mess around, nothing. I like to work, but I'm a good worker. I just know I'm a fast worker, I'm real fast. I like to get things done out there.
The Community Development Block Grant overall has just been critical to Ability Housing's success. Ability Housing is a nonprofit based here in Florida, and we are one of the few nonprofits in our state that are able to develop affordable rental housing. But in addition to that, we really focus on those with the greatest need. We try to help individuals and families exit homelessness, and other people with special needs have a home of their own with the wraparound support so that they're successful in the community. The CDBG grants are critically important. Over the course of our history, we've used them in several different ways. Here in Orange County, they are absolutely critical to us having the resources we need to provide the on-site supports that our residents require so they don't return to homelessness. It really is important. We're talking about people with significant barriers and disabilities that need support so they don't return to homelessness. Orange County is absolutely critical to Ability Housing's success. We've been partners for many, many years, both through the CDBG program and other ways as well. We're standing in front of the community center here at Wayne Dench. The county absolutely helped us build this.
The community center on the property is really the heart of the property. It's what creates and draws people together. It's what creates the strength of connection and really helps develop it, the sense of the neighborhood. It's also a resource for the larger community. We want to be stewards in every community that we serve and be a resource.
For us, the housing we develop is the tool. The outcome is really the impact on the residents and the communities we serve. And it's because of the services that CDBG funds that we're able to provide the services that really make it successful for our residents.
After the program was created in 1974, Orange County became a participant in the program in 1975, and we got our first allocation of $800,000. So today we get an annual allocation of approximately $7 million. So you see the incredible growth. In addition to infrastructure and housing and social services, this program has had a tremendous impact to the residents of Orange County and to the communities of Orange County.
We receive a lot of compliments from the homeowners, especially elderly homeowners that benefit from our housing rehabilitation program. We are able to provide them with new roofs, for example, and they're able to get insurance thanks to CDBG funds that are used to put new roofs in their homes. They're able to age in place because we're making upgrades to their homes. So this is one of the programs that have made one of the most impact to the residents of Orange County. And about 150 households, low-income households, benefit every single year.
So this whole year we've been celebrating the 50th anniversary, but as we come to a close of the year, we really just wanted to highlight, not only what we've done as a whole, but also bring our community partners who've been with us through the years in helping us implement different aspects of the program or run some services or help us with some of the administration or build some of the affordable housing. So we want to just celebrate, what we've been able to accomplish with this program, and we're really happy to put this event on for the 50th celebration of the CDBG program.
I've had the pleasure for the last 24 years of being a part of our Paramore Heritage community, and now we're in a different space. We're actually a part of the Community Partnership School, which is ACE, that has connected partners of Rosen Preschool, Children's Home Society, UCF, Valencia, Orange Blossom Healthcare, and of course the preferred after-school program, which is Boys and Girls Clubs. The Community Block Grant has really allowed us to expand upon what we do in the Boys and Girls Clubs to taking it to another level. Tracy Bell is actually our coordinator, has been in partnership with Salvation Army Rescue Mission and the Coalition for the Homeless in our area hotels, connecting our kids that are homeless to being able to get the services they need in the club. The impact it would have not having the program would be devastating. I think isolating some of the challenges, where in this case it's the literacy piece, allows us to focus and to really provide the services a kid needs. If we were to take away that reading piece, everything else fails.
The Center for Independent Living helps individuals with disabilities to be as independent as they want. Over the years, we have gotten the CDBG grant for almost all of our programs, from assistive and adaptive equipment to our home modification programs, ramps and grab bars for people. And then we were able to get a CDBG grant to help people find jobs when that was a really important issue for people. And then going into our community inclusion, our case management and advocacy services. So it has been a very important funding for us to receive, and we have really appreciated the partnership with Orange County over the years.
We have helped so many consumers, and but I can think of one of our consumers. He is 97 years old, living alone, and then all of a sudden, aging starts taking its toll. So he starts getting weak, lots of falls, and then finally we get involved. When we got involved, we realized that this guy lives in a trailer home with 5 steps to be able to get out and in, and there's no way. So we went in, we assessed the situation, we talked to him, he was willing to go for it. So we did some grab bars installations inside the house to make him safer, and we also did step modifications outside of the door, and he was able to live in his home. So I know that his life was very impacted, and that's all he wanted. He wanted to finish his life in his home, where he left through the time that he was here and not in a nursing facility. And we were able to provide that to him.
The 50th anniversary of CDBG is a great opportunity to thank all of our partners, the nonprofit organizations that participate in our program every year, the jurisdictions that also participate in our programs and lend us their population so we can get more CDBG funds every year. We want to thank our advisory board, each representative for each of the county's districts that every month meets to discuss and review the projects that we are funding. We want to thank the Board of County Commissioners for their support of these projects, and we also need to thank Congress, and we hope that they continue to fund these programs for many more years to come.
There's not many programs that can survive 50 years like this one has, and so I think it's a testament to what this program is capable of doing in communities throughout the country. We just feel fortunate that we were here at this time to be involved with running the program and making things happen for our community. It's been a wonderful experience for all of us, and we're really happy to celebrate the 50th anniversary.